Hello everyone. So in this video we'll see how to make graphs on Excel, and this is one of the sample bar graph that I have made on Excel. It basically shows India imports from Denmark. Over here on the y-axis you can see value imported in US million dollars, and on the x-axis is the number of years like 2000 to 2019, and these basically corresponds to how much does India import from Denmark in a particular year. So we'll see how to make these kind of graph on Excel, and so let's get started. This is the data that I got from Trading Economics. It can be any data. You can create your own data, and you can find number of datas on World Trade Organization portal or World Bank portal. So here we can see that this corresponds to dates, and over here this corresponds to value. And since we can see in the graph that the value was in millions, so we have to convert this value in millions. So I'll show you guys how to make this kind of value into millions, and let's get started with that. So over here, click all the values. Once you click that, right click and then go to format cells. Once you go over there, you can see like right now is the general value, so we have to change that to a currency value. So let's go to currency. Over symbols it's in dollars, so we have to go in English United States. Once we select that, go to custom, because we have to make it into millions, and over here this is basically an exact value. So how to do that? Just press delete over here, then press 0, then press 2 commas, and then million. Once you show this, over here you can see that it's basically 117 million. The two commas represent the million amount, and once you click OK, all the value has been converted into millions. And if you want to show the decimal points, you can click over here. So over here you can click, you can see the decimal points. It corresponds only to one decimal point, so we leave at that. And then so now we'll see how to insert the graph. So over here, just click over here, click this, and click the entire section. Once you do that, go to insert, and then on the recommended charts, go over there. And as you can see, you can create a clustered column using that. Or what you can actually do is go to bar graph and then select 2D column. Once you do that, we'll just zoom it up so that we can see how is it looking actually. And so once you go over there, you can see that this is entirely different from what I have created, and we have to convert this graph into similar like this, right? So click over here, and as you can see in the suggested graphs, you can see over here that select this so that we have a black background like this. And then over here we can see that this has to be converted into years. So what I did was I just double clicked on it, and then once you do that, you will see a column known as format axis. Just scroll down and then go to numbers. Once you go to number, here you can see the format code. So over here it's date, month, and year. And then we have to convert it into only year. So we'll select that, and then we'll press 4 times Y, and then we have to click add. Once you do that, you can see that this has been converted into years. Enter select, and then once you do that, we have to add the axis titles. So how to actually do that? Go to add chart element, and over here you can see axis titles. So I'll say primary horizontal, and then I'll go again over there and I'll press primary vertical. Once you do that, just change the name of the x-axis and the y-axis. Over here I'll say year, and then over here I'll say value imported in million US dollars. Okay, and as you can see, I can change the chart title, and then I'll say India imports from Denmark. Yes. Now what we can actually do, we can change the font type of every number or every word. So we'll go to home, click on this, select this, and then just choose any. I'll say Euro style. So it has been converted into Euro style. I'll change the font size, and I'll do that for every other item. And I'll go to Euro style, change it to. So here you can see that I have changed the entire graph. I have made this into Euro style, and then I have already inserted the axis titles on the y-axis and the x-axis, and over here you can see that this is in $1,000,000. So we have converted that too. Now what we can actually do, we can just make it more beautiful, and we can make it more interesting. So I'll double click over here, and then as you can see that I can go over the second part. Just go over there and click on 3D format. Once you do that, you can see a bevel of various kinds. So what I do is I'll choose circle, and as you can see, the edges of the whole graph has been changed to a circle format. And then what you can actually do, you have to do the same for each and every bars. So just click over there, click on the double click, and then click over here, and then you can see on the 3D format, just go to top bevel and select anyone, like it can be your choice, but for this video we'll select angle. And as you can see, it has been changed to corresponding angle. And over here you can see that you can change the bars, and for that you have to go to fill, and as you can see, it has been set to automatic, right? So it can be changed to any color. Like if you like yellow, make it yellow. And if you like some other color, maybe green, so make it green. And you can actually make any color and you can change it accordingly. So this is the graph that I want you guys to make. Once you make the graph, what you can actually do is you can just copy it and paste it on other files such as Word or PowerPoint. But what happens with that, that it is still linked to the data of the Excel. And if you find that you don't have to change the data that frequently, so what you can actually do is just right click on the graph. Once you right click on this, you can see over here. Once you right click over here, then you can see that you can save this as picture. So save as picture, and you can just I'll just save it on desktop, and then you can just give it any name. So I'll say practice, and then just click save. Once you do that, it has been saved on your desktop. So over here you can see your graph.